Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today from Street Fighter I present to you Chun-Li as Morrigan. This is a collectible statue from PCS, and this is the season pass. Looking at the front of the box, you see Chun-Li dressed as Morrigan. I really like when you have that cross collaboration between the characters. For example, this one you have Chun-Li dressed as Morrigan, so that's kind of like a cross collab. So you have the Chun-Li character, but she has Morrigan's features. On the side of the box, you see again a different angle of the statue, along with Street Fighter at the top and PCS at the bottom. Overall, the box that she came in was designed very well. It only gives you a couple shots of the statue, but the colors are very vivid and attractive, so it makes the box really attractive for you to get the product. So that is something the PCS did well. We've seen some boxes here and there where they don't really put too much emphasis on them, so it makes them unappealing compared to the other ones. But again, at the end of the day, it's all about what's inside the box that really counts. This is our final installment, and here I present to you Chun-Li as Morrigan, especially since Darkstalkers is mostly based on Halloween characters and it really captures the essence of it. That's why I chose this one as the final video for our series. Hope you like it. Now let's open the box. Upon opening the box, you see two Velcro straps that say PCS written in red. It comes under one giant styrofoam box. On the front side, you basically have the PCS symbol. Opening the styrofoam box, it is divided in one section. So here's an overview. You have the two wings, you have the body of Chun-Li, the base, which it looks like supposed to kind of highlight like the blood, the two arms, and then you come in with some white gloves and also the two little bat wings that go on Morrigan's head. Each one is individually wrapped in a plastic bag. Now here's a close-up of all the items. So here's the gloves, the two ears, the arms, the blood base with the stone in the middle, the two bat wings. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And then here's the body of Chun-Li from the back side. I put her in this angle because I didn't want to put any force on the hair since it seemed fragile, and the last thing I want to do is break the statue. Here's an overview of how the statue is broken down, so assembly is required. This is the certificate that comes with Chun-Li as Morrigan. As you see here, I have number 147 out of 250. I feel like they could have done more on the certificate than just give you a piece of cardboard, which is basically what it is. I think from the other statues we've seen that some companies go out their way to make it more valuable, more official than just a printout cardboard. If you look at the bottom of the base, you can see that it says Street Fighter, Chun-Li as Morrigan, and again it reminds you what number you got out of the 250. One thing that I like about these PCS statues is that it always gives you a poster of what the statue is depicting. So in this one you have Chun-Li as Morrigan, and here's the animation that inspired the statue. It has some really nice details, some really strong vivid colors there, and this one's signed. Unlike if you remember the Chun-Li and her wedding dress, which they forgot to sign it. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this poster. The poster is printed on cardboard. Follow me on IG at Titan del 86. I'm gonna put this one right next to my Chun-Li wedding version. Here's a close-up of the signature. Here's an overview of the poster. The poster is pretty big actually. Here's a close-up of the statue. In all honesty, I bought this statue I think probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I remember when I put in the pre-order when it was first announced, and I was pretty confident. Now looking back at it, I thought I had gotten version 2, which depicted her in a red and blue outfit, versus this one. But I guess at some point I must have changed my mind and ordered player 1. But I was pretty confident I had ordered player 2, but I guess I went with player 1 at the end. Not sure why I did that. Here you can see her expression. The eyes have very good details. I also like how they sculpted her face. It's a very subtle one. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments if you prefer player 1 or player 2 and why. To assemble the figure, it was very easy. The only areas that are concerned for me is more on how they designed the statue. For example, she's only attached to the base by the one leg, so the statue, if you're able to tip it or angle it, she's really gonna fall off the base and it's gonna break. It is not a strong joint. The other thing is attaching the bat wings to her head and her backside. They went in, but I didn't really feel like they hooked. You could put them in, they're keyed and all that, at least the ones on her back, but they're not fully secure. I didn't get the feeling that it was solid. I think if you was to shake the statue, I'm pretty sure the wings will fall off. And attaching the ones to her head, those didn't really feel like they were keyed. I just kind of rotated them until they kind of found a particular spot where they got stuck at. But again, if you tap them, they will probably fall off. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I like the details that they put on the statue. I like how she is depicted, but I feel how the parts come together is not 100% guaranteed to stay that way under special conditions. For example, if you was to tap it or shake it, probably when you try to move it from point A to point B, I am very sure the stuff will fall off of her. But the statue does have some really good strong details. Let me know in the comments what do you think of the statue. Also let me know in the comments if you bought this statue, which version did you get, player 1 or player 2? And I would also like to know why. What drove you to that one? Because for me, I was pretty much stuck on the fence. If I remember correctly, what changed my mind was how it looked in the poster. I think the red and the blue wouldn't pop out as much versus this particular color. Here's a top view so you can see the details from the top. The statue does not feel heavy at all, but like I said earlier, if you want to pick her up, just make sure you grab her by the leg and the base. Don't tilt it or anything. Be very careful with it. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. For the base, they didn't put too much details on it. It's kind of like she's stepping in a pool of blood. So if you shine the light, the acrylic would reflect it pretty well. PCS really gave to some strong details, if you know what I mean. Overall, I like how they did this statue, similar to how they did the Chun-Li wedding version, but this one's got some better details. I feel like on this one they actually tried more. If you recall from the Chun-Li one, they kind of got a little bit sloppy by the wedding dress, but those were features you would not notice looking closely at the statue. But this one, looking at it closely, the features are still there. So to me, this one was executed a lot better. Now here's a close-up of the statue so you can see all the little fine details the PCS used. Here's a close-up of the base so you can see that acrylic on how well it reflects the light. The base is not that huge either. It appears she's standing on top of a stone. Here's a detail of her boots, her legs, They have the design of Morrigan's bats. It's basically the same outfit she wears. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. Here's the detail of the back of the wings. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. The front of the wing. Don't be a perv now. This is strictly in the art of science. You can really see the details of her body. She's got some strong abdominal muscles. Here's the back view of her leg. Going up to her backside. Here you can see where the wings are attached. Again, don't be a perv. Here's a close-up of the hair. The backside. Here's a close-up of the arm. The ruffles coming around the front. Here you can see the heart shape. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. It's a close-up of the other arm coming off from the side. Here's the hand. This is a really good statue in my opinion. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titandel86. Here's her staring right at you. It's a close-up of the face so you can see all the details. If you look closely, her teeth have a hint of yellow. I don't know why they did that. To me that was kind of silly. They should have just kept them white. Here's a close-up of her eyes, her lips, her ears. The bat wings in her head, her chest. Don't be a perv now. I'm really liking the details on this statue. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Here's a side view. There's no wrong angle to view the statue. In my opinion, overall the statue was done very well. The only ones that I didn't like was the attachment features. I would have loved for them to have done better attachment features on those parts. She has a good paint job. I didn't really see sloppiness from going from one section to the other one. It was painted a lot better than the Pokemon Funhouse of Mr. Mime, if you recall that video. Overall, the pose I think is pretty excellent. So overall, this is a good statue to have in your collection, especially if you are a Darkstalkers or a Street Fighter fan. One thing is, if you really notice it, there are not that many stuff in Darkstalkers. It's kind of like the series came out as far as the video games, and they kind of came in and went and people kind of forgot about them. But I was one of those that I liked the video game, so this kind of brings that back home. Plus, don't get me wrong, I also like Street Fighter. So that's why I really like strong collaborations when you have characters mix and match. For example, here Chun-Li as Morrigan. To me, that's perfect. I also like that she came with a signed poster. Luckily, this time I actually got it signed, unlike last time. One thing they could have done better was on the certificate. I feel like that one was kind of hodgepodge put together. Like, here's your printout, here's your number, and buy. At this point, I kind of expected a little bit more when you compare it to the other statues that we've seen in this channel, where they really go into the details and they make the certificate way more special than what they did here. So in summary, this wraps up our Halloween mini series that we have going on here. This was the final video, and it happened to be Chun-Li as Morrigan. Since basically Darkstalkers is all Halloween based characters, so what better way to end this series than with Morrigan herself. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you and bye.